Those who walk the path of magic should remember. You must remember one very important point. It's not supposed to be easy. You should always push this inner circle away from you. Always with tremendous effort. You don't know who else is pushing the outer circle, you are pushing the inner circle. Everybody is pushing their own system. If at any point you find it very easy, stop immediately. It's a trap. It cannot be easy for you. You will not feel any relief on this path until you reach it. And even if you do, there's no guarantee that you will be relieved. You must remember that, when the path becomes easy for you, it doesn't mean that you have reached it. It means that you are going downhill. That you have been turned around. You have received some other information and it has deceived you, it has stopped guiding you. Now you are following a voice that makes you go uphill. But if you hear the voice that makes you lose your way, that makes you feel that it is easy for you, then you are going downhill. Turn back, don't listen to that voice. Those who seek themselves in magic must remember this. If at some point, after receiving some information, some knowledge, some situation, some experience, you felt like a king, like a hero, and you felt at ease with the understanding that you don't have to fight anymore, that you don't have to do anything anymore, that means that you have stopped moving. You have not overcome the path. You have simply stopped moving. Hear me, colleagues. This doesn't mean that this difficulty is a necessary condition for development in magic. Absolutely not. You can come to magic in many different ways. But in the system we live in, there are very few paths. And each of those paths gives different guidelines, different ideas about right and wrong and so on. But the path we follow has this guiding principle. It's hard for me, it's very hard for me, I won't make it, I'm falling, I don't understand anything, but I have to crawl anyway, I have to keep going, because the voice is calling me forward. And if I don't follow that voice now, if I don't crawl after it, I will lose it completely. And then another voice, which is no longer an injection into my consciousness, but a virus in my consciousness, will tell me, where are you crawling to? Look, there's a path, it leads downhill, to a nice quiet place where you can just relax and rest. And that voice will be the only voice, because the one that went uphill is already gone, no one will wait for you. No one will wait for you to collect your thoughts. Don't look at those behind you, but don't look at those in front of you either, feel the direction of your movement. Know that the only criterion for determining the right path is that it is difficult to follow. If it is difficult for you, then you are doing everything right. And unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, this rule is the exact opposite of what you're used to hearing. Because the opposite system, with the opposite attitude to magic, says that it is bad if the path is difficult to follow, it should be easy. And in order to make it easy, people gather within the third inner circle, they think that if the path is easy, they're doing everything right. And we say, no, guys. We're going to get out of this circle and go beyond its boundaries. We are going to change the system of the world, at least in one mind, our own. And then, when a certain critical number of such minds are gathered, reality will be created, because reality will manifest itself through your eyes. The very eyes that make up the world of Midgard. It will manifest itself. But for that to happen, don't be like those who fight side by side in the third circle. When you think you have understood everything, know that you have understood nothing. Start again. Go back to the crossroads, see where you went wrong and start again.